Charity versus Room 2. New Age of Zeros.
Oh, Lord. All right, can you guys hear me now? You guys should be able to hear me now. I don't know why my microphone is not in this specific scenes on OBS. That's so weird, man. Hey, welcome back, though, to Charity versus Room 2. Folks, we're on our second weekend, and we have for you, thanks to your charitable contributions, Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon 1. Thanks to you guys. This went over the bid war, the second, because we had a bid war going here for the first and second game. Second game was winning for a while, but then I sort of tipped the scales towards the first one, and I'm glad to see it snowballed afterwards. You guys are so easy to manipulate. But joining me, I have Derek. Derek is a humongous Castlevania fan, probably like double the size of I am nowadays, especially because this dude has played, I think, every entry in the franchise.
I played every single entry, at least in the States. There is like that one Castlevania remake that was released on like the PC, whatever, that never came out. But I think that's like the only gap I have. Yeah. That in the arcade.
Which, I never played that myself, actually.
That's the thing. They actually have that working on PC now, and there's a way to play it. Unfortunately, you have to join the Discord for the person who did it in order to do that, and I'm just not taking the time to do that yet.
Everything now is a Discord server.
So I got to join the Discord server if I wanted to take care of that. The mobile game, I played a little bit of the mobile game. I'm not a mobile gamer.
Yeah, same. Not for Castlevania. Like, I'll play Mario Run. I'll play Sonic. But I won't play Castlevania on a mobile device. I just don't. I just refuse. But anyway, folks. So for this race, we have Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon 1, and we're playing on Ultimate mode. Now, what Ultimate mode is, just to clear this up real quick, is the mode you unlock when you take Zangetsu to a normal playthrough, and I believe kill everybody, and then finish the game, and. What Ultimate Mode basically is you have a fully powered Zangetsu, but you still have access to all of your buddies that you can recruit. You can kill them again if you want to. I wouldn't recommend it.
No.
But it basically is like the preferred way of playing the game. It completely makes normal mode obsolete, in my opinion, unless you don't like the nightmarish difficulty for boss fights. That's the only difference between Nightmare and, between Ultimate and normal mode is that bosses in Ultimate mode are based off of their Nightmare difficulty. So they're going to be a little tougher to deal with.
I experienced that last night because I'm like, it's been a while since I played this. I should get my get back in the swing of things. And so I'm like, oh, hell, I'm getting my ass kicked. What's going on?
Yeah, I did one practice playthrough earlier today, and it was okay. It could have been a lot.
I did not get to do a full playthrough, so I'm honestly expecting you to win this, but
we'll see what happens.
See how it goes.
But for the sake of brevity, we're also going to be playing this on casual mode. In casual mode, you have infinite lives, and you don't have knockback. That's about it, though. That's you don't have increased defense. You don't have anything like that. You still gotta, play good in order to get past it. So
knockback's not that big of a deal anyway, because of that. And I think it's built into us to just try to avoid knockback in general.
Yeah. That's it. I'm good to go whenever you are. Are you good to go, Derek?
Yes.
Is everyone else here good to go? Because we have Chris, we have Ted, and we have Stefan. Well, Stefan's muted. I miss him every day.
I'm good to go if we're with some donations once you guys get started.
All right. Chris, do you want to count us down?
I'll count us down. On go, hit casual. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So we got, one just came in. A $10 donation from Chimbus. One, thank you. Hello, very long time watcher, 5+ years. Jeez, wow, we've been doing it that long. And I finally acquired some money. Love what you are all doing and hope to continue for many more years.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Chimbus. We've got $5 from Arrow09. Thank you. Or ERO09, maybe. Hey, everyone. Getting my week 2 donation started. Can't wait for this weekend's races. Gotta ask John and Derek thoughts on the Castlevania Nocturne trailer now that it is out. Personally, can't wait for it to come out.
Looks fantastic.
Castlevania. Why the hell am I rating a sign? Wait. Castlevania Nocturne?
That's the
new series. Okay. I forgot it had a different. Like, I thought it was like a new game. I was like, huh?
Oh, I wish.
Oh no, but the continuation of the animated series. No, I can't wait because that's still a great watch. If you have not watched it yet, you're doing yourself a huge disservice.
All right, and then we've got a $5 donation from Ian Bow. My only Bloodstained experience is the 2 Cursed games, but I very much enjoyed my time with both, 100%ing all runs and even doing the boss rushes. Speaking of, which boss from these games do you struggle the most with? For me, the final boss of the second and third run of 2 gives me a lot of trouble. Thank you, Ian. If you haven't played, not Symphony of the Night, God. Ritual of the Night, that game's really, really good. You should play it. I know that I played the Switch version. I know a lot of people had some comments about the Switch version when it came out, but it's just a lot of fun. So you should really give it a shot if you haven't already.
Also, this will be saved for after the race is done, but this was something Rutgerman had donated earlier for Johnny to read as Bentley, the opening voiceover for the first Myst game. So I put that in the voice chat, so you can look at it after it's done.
Interesting.
I forgot that this game was made by Inti Creates, but once you look at the boss animations, you can tell.
It's like everything, because Inti Creates kind of has a specific style when it comes to sprite animations and pixel-based gameplay.
Yeah. Oh, and I forgot how OP Zangetsu gets when you play on the ultimate mode.
Double jump.
Yeah. Do you even need the other characters?
Yes, they do help.
But they do help immensely for bosses, for specific strategies. Also, just gives you more health.
Yeah.
Oh, man, this game was a lot of fun, though. I remember we played it blind at a MomoCon.
I remember watching that playthrough. It was fun.
Oh, God, that was years ago. Yeah, that's when it just came. We got a code for that game.
Yeah, it was our first time we had ever played it. And then me, Ryan, and Lewis and John were all arguing about who got to play next.
Yeah, because originally we got a code for the game because we were originally just going to do an impressions on it. And then we just kept playing.
Because it was fun.
Because it was really fun, yeah.
Yeah. So, just so everybody knows, this is just a normal race, right? There's no, like, special stipulations.
Yeah, there's no gimmicks or anything like that.
Yeah. John is getting Derek's feed from Discord, so there's going to be, like, maybe a second or half-second delay between John and Derek, but it's not going to be as severe as in years past where, races were, like, 5 or 10 seconds delayed, so... Derek is losing for real this time, and not just because he's on stream.
At least I'm not going to get lost. Although I immediately did get lost, where I was like, "Oh, I should take this upper path so I can go faster." But no, it turns out that that's not a faster route. That's just another route that I could have come from. God dang it!
Yeah, turns out Curse of the Moon 3 is going to be Castlevania 2 inspired.
Did they didn't announce a Curse of the Moon, did they?
No, I'm making a bad joke.
Oh, okay.
Damn it.
I'm just thinking, like, well, I can believe it. I don't know. But...
Yeah, I'm definitely behind on that. I don't have the running strats that John does because I tend to just go to more measured pace.
Yeah, it's kind of like the tortoise and the hare sort of situation where it's like playing it safe could give you the W at the end of the day. Because that stupid hare is doing really reckless stuff and achieving nothing as a result.
And I'm trying to move as fast as I can. Also, it threw me off that I'm on casual and we already have 40 weapon energy. I'm like, that doesn't seem right.
Just watching video of this makes me want to play it again.
It's so good. Yeah, it's a great game.
Have they said anything about like whether or not they're making another like Metroidvania style game?
I don't know.
I mean, they're still doing
stuff for the first one. They still have not,
which is annoying to me because I just want a new game. I don't care about that anymore. Just give me a brand new game.
I have to agree.
I mean, that's unfortunately one of the downsides of the Kickstarter models is that sometimes these stretch goal things go on for forever.
Yeah.
This is not the first time I've seen that happen. And, sometimes with stuff like Shovel Knight, they take that opportunity to make effectively just their sequels out of that. But, then there's still also situations where it just does go on for forever.
At this point, this might be something I just need to Google, because who knows? But what is even left for Ritual of the Night at this point?
I don't know.
I haven't kept up.
I backed, so I got updates, but I never really read them because I'm like, I'm not going to play it.
Which is a shame, because the game's great. I love Ritual of the Night was a lot of fun. I mean, I would say it's up there with among the best that Iga's done. I think I still ultimately like Aria of Sorrow the best, but that's not saying an awful lot because Aria of Sorrow's just an excellent game. I still need to play Symphony of the Night because I just haven't had really good access to that yet. But I think I doubt that it will live up to the hype for me.
It will have aged for you in that case.
Yeah, and also in Aria of Sorrow, you can turn into a chimera. I don't think you can do that in Symphony of the Night. Therefore, worst game ever, 0 out of 10.
It's controversial opinion, but to me, Order of Ecclesia is the best Castlevania game.
I did play some of that. I didn't finish it though because I'm bad at video games. But it did have cool things like being able to have 2 weapons at once. That was neat.
I mean, the other thing is that I think it strikes the perfect balance between of difficulty, of exploring, of having a castle. Like it just seems to combine all the best elements of all Castlevania games.
I remember it was a pain in the ass for me to find my copy though. It's one of the few DS games I own without a box because just getting the box was just too expensive. Also, I hate that the downturn of the secondary game market has meant that getting anything now is $1 million. But that's that's a story for another.
$1 million was it? He reaches into his pocket.
Amy's been watching these travel videos of like Japan and whatnot, and one of the ones she watched was somebody going to Super Potato, which is the Japanese like used game market, like classic games. I'm seeing like some of them going for like these really rare games in America going for like $20.
Yeah,
if that, or 10 or whatever. It's like
a lot of retro games in Japan are really cheap. The problem is they're in Japanese.
Yeah, that's the issue.
If that game ain't heavy on text, it don't matter to me.
Yeah, but it's just like yeah, but it's unfortunately a lot of the games that I'm looking to get are like old RPGs. So
I stopped caring. I was like, wait a second, I can just.
It's bad that more and more I'm like, maybe I should actually just learn Japanese for one of my hobbies of interest, because it's kind of getting to the point where it might be just more efficient to do that than gain money.
Here's the thing, I have thought about it, and for a while I was trying to like Duolingo to learn some Japanese, but you also, until you become truly fluent, you don't appreciate what you're reading as much, because you have to read at such a snail's pace that, for example, like even just trying to understand a fairly simple joke takes a lot of time and energy for reading. It's like I'm reading something for school. You know, like when I was at school, when I was taking classes, we read the Canterbury Tales, and for an early assignment, we actually read it in the Middle English that it was originally written in. Which is like, when you sound it out, it is like somewhat readable, but it just takes a lot of effort. And so it wasn't a super enjoyable way to do it. And then when we reread those segments in modern English, I was like, yo, damn, this is actually funny. Did you know that in the Canterbury Tales, there's a story where a guy gets a rake shoved up his ass?
What?
I think I've heard that before, yes.
And they make allusions to one of the narrators like being a woman who sucks dick a lot and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like shit's raunchy.
Oh, can I get the name of it again?
The Canterbury Tales.
Okay.
AKA the oldest surviving piece of written English literature. Well, wait, hold on. Does Beowulf count? Because Beowulf was a poorly told story that they wrote down. Whatever. Fucking English. I'm gonna get canceled by the English.
Yes. I agree.
Beowulf is Old English. Okay. All right.
I've come with a trip report of the Bloodstained Kickstarter updates and DLC. For one, back in March, the dinner people finally got their dinner, so that's cool.
Good for them.
There's a crossover with the Journey franchise, apparently. You know, the Journey, the PS3 Journey.
The one with the guy
you mean
with
the
the
Sky
scarf?
Children of Light thing, or actual Journey?
Like Journey, apparently.
Oh my god.
I remember why I checked out, because like that's cool, but at that point I was like, all right, come on. What are you doing?
Yeah.
We've got a couple of donations real quick. We got a $1 donation from SGM92. Thank you. A $20 donation from Studio Oddity. Unfortunately, that we don't get to see Hachi in this run, but it's sure to be a great time regardless. Speaking of, which playable character out of Curse of the Moon 1 and 2 do you guys find to be the most enjoyable to play? Let's count base and get to only to make things fair.
Honestly, Miriam.
Yeah.
Miriam's always been my favorite. But I'm Castlevania fan, so duh.
Yeah, it kind of makes the most sense. I mean, but that's the thing about Bloodstained. It hits a specific niche depending on what era of Castlevania you grew up with. You know, so if you're old school, you're gonna like Miriam just because of the whip. But if you're more GBA and beyond, or something like that, I would even argue Zangetsu's probably gonna tickle your fancy because of his sword.
I forget his name, but I always did like Magic Guy. He was slow, but his abilities were always really, really cool.
Oh yeah, he can. You know how to use him properly. He can mess things up.
Yeah, same. Basically, because he's just reflecting off of the character he's inspired from. It's Sypha. Sypha was. I mean, this entire game is a love letter to Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse specifically. Mm-hmm. Only it's much better because character switching is instantaneous.
Thank God for that.
Yes.
And you can have more than two. That threw me off the first time I played it.
Yeah.
We do also have one more donation, $25 from Game & Munch. Thank you. Hey, charity crew. Always great to see y'all raising money for a great cause. I decided to use these streams as background noise while I marathon the entire Sonic franchise because I'm an idiot. Question for you guys. What's the hardest Sonic game in your opinion? My vote goes to Sonic 2 Game Gear. Hardest Sonic game. It's been a while since I've played a lot of them, so I'm struggling to remember which ones are the hardest ones.
I mean, I definitely struggle with Sonic 2 Game Gear, but I hear that's mainly from the screen crunch. I didn't realize that was a. I didn't realize that was a Master System game.
To this day, I don't think I've ever beaten Sonic 1, and I've only beaten Sonic 2 like twice.
You're talking OG Sonic 1?
Yeah, OG Sonic 1.
Okay.
I mean, granted, that's mostly just due to lack of patience, because like I get to like Labyrinth Zone and just turn the game off.
What needs to be fair, Labyrinth Zone is kind of where people stop playing the game. Period. So
let's see.
Yeah, I haven't beaten Sonic 2 Game Gear, and I think that of all of the games just individually, I think that one is by far like the hardest. Yeah, because of Master System already is pretty hard, but yeah, the Game Gear screen crunch makes some parts of it way too dickish.
Yeah.
I think like in terms of completion, I think like Unleashed HD is maybe the most annoying in terms of in completion.
It's rough, man. I'd rather do that than Heroes A rank though. So for me, I
don't remember Heroes being hard. I remember it taking.
I remember the first time I played Heroes, I got stuck on that final stage with all the rail grinding for a while.
I'm not the only one that says grail grinding too.
So for Heroes, like I do remember like some parts like dying a lot, but it was more just some stages took forever. Like when you get to the haunted house, and like the Eggman, the egg fleet, is that what it's called? And it's just like the stages go on for like 9-10 minutes or more, and it's like I'm so done. And then you go to, and then when you beat it, you're basically doing the same stage again for round 2, and I just get exhausted with Heroes by the time I'm at like the casino level.
I think in terms of 3D Sonic games, I think Secret Rings is the hardest one for me. Just because that one does have, especially with the control. Like I feel like every other game, like it has its moments of annoyance, but it's like it's overall like it's like isolated moments, and then I can handle everything else. But Secret Rings has the most amount of it. That's just kind of like.
Yeah, I hear you.
I always get a kick out of the. So, I was away from, despite growing up with the Genesis, I didn't have, Sonic really wasn't on the Saturn at all, and I didn't get a Dreamcast, but, so I was away from the Sonic franchise for a while. The games that freaking brought me back was when I was in college, and it was Secret Rings and Shadow the Hedgehog. Of all things, those were the games I played that brought me back to the franchise.
I mean,
it was that the Wii Glow of like, oh, this is cool because we can use motion controls to do this stuff. That's neat.
Secret Rings, when you look at it from the perspective of somebody playing it in like 2007, 2008, for a Wii game, it's very pretty. So there is that. when you're like just playing the standard stages, it's not great, granted, but when you're fully in the mindset of like truly embracing motion controls, you know, it does kind of have like a Sonic Rush run to the end and just kind of enjoy the ride kind of feel. It's when you're doing like the other stuff, like break all the pots or don't break the pots or find the dinosaur egg or, you know,
Yeah, I never did 100%. I beat the game and that was about it.
Well, that's the annoying thing about Secret Rings is that you don't know what mission you need to do in order to progress with the plot. So you're just like trying stuff.
Yeah, I use a guide to follow and be like, okay, yeah, because they'll give you like every time you beat a level, you get like 3 different missions, and it's like you only need to do one of them, but they don't tell you what to do.
Yeah, so like when you're playing Secret Rings and just like doing the main stages, it's not a great Sonic game by any stretch of the imagination, but it's if you can jive with motion controls, it's fine. It's acceptable. But like when you're trying to do any of the things that require precision, no thanks. I'm trying to think of Sonic is not generally too difficult for the most part. Like most of the games are fairly straightforward. Just because it's kind of the vibe is more just kind of like breeze through it.
Yeah, like Mario, of course, has like its lost levels, and like I think the closest thing to a quote unquote lost level Sonic has is Sonic 2 Game Gear, just because that has unfair levels of difficulty.
Yeah, I'm struggling to think of anything else that's like even close to that hard, and yeah, I mean I haven't played many of the Game Gear games. I played Sonic Blast for a marathon once.
You fool.
Never again.
Blast isn't hard.
I didn't get a choice. I was volunteered. I was so when we were doing the Sonic-thon, we were told you're doing blank game, and it's just like, well,
I guess I'm doing that now.
Oh, I think it's was it because you missed a meeting? I think it was that we ended up doing.
I don't remember. I think it's because I had the only way to like really officially play it was a 3DS download, right. And I had the capture card, so it's like, well, sucks to be me, I guess.
Was there like an emulator scare back then? Like,
I don't remember. I don't remember. I just remember
Sonic Blast
not
is
really having much of a say about what game I played.
Sonic Blast is also on Mega Collection Plus. It's not like it's like a hard game to find. It's right there.
I do know that I ended up needing to play Sonic at the London Olympics, because I had the 3DS recorder, because like I was one of the only people who had it, so there literally was nobody else other than me who could do it. I don't remember why I ended up with Sonic Blast other than haha, Ted, play bad game, funny.
We have to bring that back. We have to bring that back one of the years, is we tell people what to play. They don't know until...
John, I just glanced at the stream and I completely forgot we had a charge sword strike. God damn it.
Oh.
Interesting. It looks like Stefan's playing Superman 64. John's playing Hotel Mario. Ted, what does he get to play? Oh, Super Mario Galaxy. Interesting selection of games. This
yeah, and Ted, you have to play. And Ted, you have to play it 100%, and your start time is at 6 p.m.
You see, that one was my fault. I said, "Oh, it'll be fine. I don't mind. I'm doing it for charity." That was me. That was all me.
That was Chimbus's donation earlier got me. It's like, you know, we're a few years off. It's not like we got to start thinking about it, but our 10 years is in 2026, and that's a scary thing to start thinking about.
Oh God, my bones. Oh, my bones.
Well, I mean, you
referenced Sonic-a-thon. That was 10 years ago.
Yeah, but like the first Fund the Charity Room was 2016.
Yeah.
So, like, I would say that that's our 10-year versus other, like, anything else.
Yeah. Plus, I wasn't around for those. I don't know.
No, weren't you in? You were in the first Fund the Charity Room, weren't you?
Oh yeah. I just mean anything before that, like any non-us stuff. It's I'd show up in Garrett's basement and be part of them. Technically, I'd sneak in, but
all right, what do you want me to do? Nothing. All right, bet.
Thanks, Garrett. I'm going to sit here and make noises.
That's
what we pay you to do. I get paid.
Like Triforce says, the next one's going to be Charity X Room.
The X is silent.
Oh, God damn it. No, a charity cross room.
Oh, I hate that so much. Like, it's like when people say, oh, it's Project Crossforce. Excuse me, if they wanted it to be called Project Crossforce, they would have named it Project Crossforce.
Crossforce, yeah. Like, actually spell the word cross out. I agree.
Look, I'm still gonna call it Hunter X Hunter and Spy X Family.
Wait, is it supposed to be Spy Cross Family? Because
I think it's just Spy Family.
It's just Spy Family, the X is silent.
No, it's Spy X Family. I'm sorry.
No, the best is because the next Godzilla versus Kong movie is called Godzilla X Kong.
Oh, God.
So, like, can you call that Godzilla Kong? What?
Godzilla Kong, you know.
They're ex-lovers. Yeah, that is fine. That is bad.
You broke my heart, so now I'm gonna break something of yours.
All right, guys. Sorry, I'm gonna have to back off for a little bit. I need to make an alimony payment to my cross wife.
She's pretty cross.
That sounds kind of epic, actually. Crosswife.
My key wife.
Your key wife? Oh my god, I forgot that there was a keyblade. That's like the X-blade. Kingdom Hearts is stupid. Who lets it exist?
We do because we keep buying it.
Fans like us that are just like, give it to me.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's whatever. Like all over my face, neck, and chin.
You saw my Gareth in the chat accidentally. Hi, Gareth.
Aren't there power-ups that are inaccessible when you kill the friends? Because
Yes, you can't get the permanent health, magic, ammo, I guess. You can also not get the strength up, and you can't get... No, you can get the defense up, but I think that's all you're getting if you go Zangetsu only.
Huh. I see.
Oh boy, I gotta remember that I can just mash the dash button.
Yeah, the fact that I forgot about the charge move is just screwed me as far as this race. It's like, no wonder I'm so far behind.
See, Johnny, if you'd played worse, Derek would also be playing worse right now.
It's in relation to how I'm doing now. Okay.
Remind me, John, you have to kill a friend to get the run button, right?
Yes, you have to kill Cheeble? Or... No, Alfred gives you the double jump. I don't know. It's been a while since I did Nightmare Mode. Or
It's
no,
been a while
actually,
since
I don't
I've
know.
played the games, period.
Technically, like, where you kill everybody is not tied to a mode. It's just Zangetsu is a dick.
Well, he's already a dick.
Yes, he is. He's an asshole.
If you play Ritual of the Night, he's a dick in that, too.
Yeah.
The thing that messes with me with these Bloodstained games is that there's no continuity. Like, no game has any relation to any other.
Like, this game was supposed to be like a prequel to Ritual of the Night, and then it ends on, like, in a different continuity. It's like, oh, how the hell does this work? I was like, oh, you know what? Never mind.
I do have to say, though, NT Creates is so good at the 8-bit sprite work that it often feels like they're just showing off.
I mean, kinda. Oh yeah, this asshole. This is beyond where I practice. So I'm like, well, I'm blind now, but basically, like whatever I can remember. So we'll see how this goes.
Wait, you can chop through her blood tornado?
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to survive it. Because for the chat, every boss in this game has a desperation attack when you kill them, a la Rondo of Blood. You don't die from any of them, thankfully, except for the final one, dick move. But if you somehow avoid it, you get an extra life.
Not that it matters in this mode.
No, not that it matters in casual mode because you have infinite lives. So it's just for swag, I guess.
Wait, hold on. What is this stage called? Because I looked away and I thought it said Defiler of Tacos.
Oh, Grahatia. I see.
Did you just say Grahatia?
Grahatia, yes.
Yeah, I thought you did.
Yeah.
It's like
that's all everyone's talking about
weed.
with the damn Dawn trailer. It's not so much we're going to Brazil. It's just, no, our cat boy's got a taco.
Oh god, I just finished up the Evil East raids on that.
Oh, how'd you enjoy them?
I enjoyed that a lot, actually. People were saying like there's a lot of story, but like, damn it, I like tactics story.
Yeah.
So
that's kind of the entire point.
I do need to play Tactics at some point.
You do. You'd enjoy that one, Ted.
Okay.
Because it's like it's
actually
not quite Fire Emblem,
Okay.
but it's like it's got a lot of similarities with it, right?
Yeah, I mean it's a turn-based strategy in that sense. So yeah.
Yeah.
I
remember I should try again is Disgaea, which I know is also somewhat similar. I tried it and just couldn't get into it.
That's actually the strategy game that got me into strategy games, because I tried with the original Fire Emblem on GBA. It just didn't click with me for whatever reason. And then Disgaea, I was like, oh, this is fun. I enjoy this.
The first Fire Emblem on GBA in English, I should stress for all the nerds, it's Fire Emblem 7. Although I hate how Fire Emblem numbers its games, but that's a separate rant. Or more accurately, how Fire Emblem fans number the games, but again, that's a separate rant. I think the thing about that game is that the beginning holds your hand too much, because it was made with the Western audience in mind, and they thought we were wee little dumb babies who needed our hands held on everything. This is a sword character. Did you know that the sword character is good against the axe character, and that it is also bad against the lance character? We're gonna make you only have sword characters and fight only axe characters for the first 6 chapters so that you can't make this mistake.
But Lyn is fantastic, so...
Lyn is fantastic, yeah.
Oh, hell, I forgot that was lava. I thought that was sand.
Oh, I hate sand.
How does this taste? Derek was never heard from again.
I mean, if we think about it, like, sand is just lava that's cold.
Sure.
Okay. I like to hear the explanation, but that's what I've been telling them, bro.
Yo, man, have you ever thought about how, like, sand is like lava, but it's cold?
I hate lava. It's cold and rough. Gets everywhere.
I lava you.
Oh no!
Oh my god, this is
oh my god! Don't you bring up what movie was that in front of Moana?
I forget. No, it was a Pixar one, so it's probably a Pixar movie.
No, not Moana.
Yeah, no,
not
it was
Moana.
Coco, I think. No, it's Coco.
Oh yeah. Frickin' the lava. First, you have to watch a half an hour of frickin' Olaf, and then you have to watch 5 minutes of that.
No, it wasn't. Yeah. Olaf was Coco. I'm trying. Yeah, lava was in front of some. I think it might have been Inside Out.
Olaf was not. By the time I saw Coco, Olaf was not in front of it anymore. So I guess I escaped that fate.
We have donations. I'm going to read them. We have $10 from You Moody, who says, "Can Johnny spit us some Castlevania bars? Parentheses, give him a beat if he needs it."
What do you want me to sing?
I think they just want some freestyle Castlevania rap. You know,
I can't do a freestyle Castlevania rap.
Due to the tune of Bloody Tears.
We're the Belmont brothers, and vampiring hunting is our game.
We're here to say,
don't take drugs.
We have $15 from The Real FTA, who says, "Not sure if there's any incentive stuff, but if there is, put this towards whatever Johnny doesn't want." I don't think we can do that, Garrett, so sorry. Great work again this year, everyone. Just know Kevin plans to steal all your ideas for a club charity event. That's not true. I'm the one planning to do that. The mole.
Is that the one that's going to be...
Thank you, Garrett.
Is that the one that's going to be what?
Is that the one that's going to be in the Kmart?
Oh, God. I can get us in. Maybe.
Kmart still exists?
There's like 2 in this country.
Johnny, I think you're a full level ahead of me now.
Cool.
We also have a $30 donation.
I need you to die a lot to the final boss.
Well, I mean, I hate the stage coming up, so.
All right. And we have a $30 donation from Comic Man, who says, "Hi, love this time of year. Donating a little more this year because this cause means a lot to me. Can Johnny, as Luigi, read this quote? I'm going to put it into our voice chat and have Johnny read it once the race is over so that he can focus. So,
get back over here. Oh, God. I forgot about
the Green Lantern.
Actually, Johnny is like a level ahead, so, you know, like, this could be a quick...
Yeah, John, you should read it now. I think it's a good idea.
Also, speaking of bid wars and incentives, currently right now, the only one we have is the Smash Ultimate Stage Select, which closes tomorrow once Smash starts. Right now, 75 meters is in the lead, but Great Cave Offensive is a bit behind.
There we go.
I should also let you know, though, if we make it to $10,000, we unlock Incentive Day 1 on August 11. That has another bid war that we will open for the Sonic Origins race, where you get to choose which character John and David play. So if we get to 10,000, you could support that.
How is Amy in that?
Pointing out.
Amy is cool. Like, she's basically... have you ever played Amy in, like, Sonic Advance?
No, actually. I've not played the Sonic Advance games. It's a shame.
Basically, like, she's okay, like, level-wise. She destroys bosses, though.
Ah, okay. Well, that was...
She's meant to be... Yeah, she's meant to be, like beginner-friendly mode. Like, she's the character you pick when you, never played a Sonic game before.
Can Amy not roll into a ball in Origins?
No, she can.
Still? Okay, because she couldn't in
Advance, right? Yeah, until Advance 2, they got rid of that, thankfully.
Yeah,
I never unlocked Amy. Oh, that's actually one of the harder Sonic games. I know we brought this up earlier. Sonic Advance 2 is pretty challenging.
Getting the Chaos Emeralds in Advance 2, I think, is my least favorite thing in any Sonic game. I hate it.
I couldn't even beat it. I didn't know that there was a trick system in Advance 2. I got to that mountain. I got to that mountain level and just couldn't beat the game.
That angers me so much because I think Sonic Advance 2 has the best Super Sonic boss battle. Like True Area 51, I think it was called.
53, I believe.
53, right, Sonic. But that stage, the build up to it, the song is so fucking good, and getting the emeralds is just horseshit in that game.
So in Advance 2, you have to beat the stage with 1 life and go a specific route to get all. It's like 8.
It's 7 coins, yeah.
7 coins, yeah. It's like, why?
Yeah, I hate it because it's like, I hate when you have to play the game a specific way to do it, because like, in every other game, like even in Advance 1, you just have to go find wherever the little, like, the bump thing is to bring you to the special stage. In Advance 3, you have to collect all the chows, but at least once you collect the chow, you keep it, and then, so it's like, it takes longer, but at least once you get it, like, there's a bit more of exploration. But Advance 2, it's like, no, you have to play the level in the exact same, in this one exact way, getting all the coins, and then getting to the end and doing it. It's not fun at all.
And if I remember, in Advance 1, it didn't matter what character you got the Chaos Emeralds as, so you could play as like Knuckles and Tails and just like tiptoe and try to find everything. In Advance 2, you'd basically just play as Cream if you wanted to get all the emeralds.
I've never found any of that fun. I've never wanted to do any of that, so I've never done it.
Did you guys ever do the cheat code in Sonic Advance to play with Tails following you?
Yes, actually. Once I learned that was a thing, I did it immediately because,
Remember when video games had cheat codes and secret bonuses like that you didn't know about?
I mean, they were some in the game, but there's also some that they had to get a Game Genie if you want to do any of them. Excuse me. Oh, God.
Bless you.
Sorry, getting over
just let you pay for cheat codes now. It's a lot more convenient.
Sorry, I've been getting over a bit of a congested cold, so freaking cough hit me. Sorry about that.
The bright side, if you die on stream, Derek, we'll grant you the victory.
That's the secret.
Oh, thank you.
Do we have life insurance?
We're in America, Ted.
Oh,
That's a no.
oh man.
If I die, you give everything Ted owns to my son.
Wait, what? Joke's on you. I don't own anything.
Time.
You don't have much.
Damn.
but you
I didn't
have
even
the most
I haven't
luscious
even made it to the 7th boss yet, so congrats, man.
Wait, what do you mean
Lord.
time?
John's done. You guys allotted 2 hours.
Wait, we allotted 2 hours for this?
Zangetsu was astonished by his own actions. For what reason did he do this? He existed to slay demons and take revenge,
Oh, no.
but his long-lost emotions have been rekindled. However, the time for that has passed. His consciousness, it's not important.
Boss rush race.
Oh, God.
I only tried the boss rush for the first time while we were setting up, and oh no. Oh god.
It's like you have to do all the bosses on one health bar, right?
Yeah. Just help me out here.
To be
you
fair,
dumb shit.
Triforce, that's exactly why we gave ourselves 2 hours for this one, in case Curse of the Moon 2 won. Curse of the Moon 2 would have taken a longer time.
I have not played Curse of the Moon 2 in a long time. You have to beat the game at least twice, right?
5 times.
5 times.
To get an ending?
To get everything.
Period?
To get everything.
Yes.
Yeah, but I assume we would have only done one playthrough, right?
One
'Cause we're
playthrough's not
doing-
enough, though. Otherwise, you get like a very anticlimactic ending, if I recall. It's been a while myself, though, so I don't
Yeah. I
take
don't
more for that.
fully remember, but yeah.
I didn't
Hold
know
on, let's
anything
see
about
if John can pull a Ghosts and Goblins in lap.
No. I'm going to I'm going to fulfill some of these donation commitments, though. Give me a second here. Everything's in the Discord, right?
Yep.
Yes, in the
Where the hell
Thing.
is the damn Discord?
The
There it
voice
is.
chat.
Yes.
All right, starting from this one.
I should be embarrassed, but I'm honestly not. I'm pretty
no,
happy
dude,
with how
because
I
it's like I get to play Bloodstained again.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like
that's kind of
I
where
can
I'm
take
at.
my time now. You guys get to enjoy this shit.
Yeah. The Rutgerman comment.
Yeah, as Bentley. Read that.
Okay.
I realize the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling in that starry expanse of which I only had a fleeting glimpse. I have tried to speculate where it may have landed, but I must admit, however, such conjecture is futile. Still, the question of whose hands might someday hold this book are unsettling to me. I know that my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
What's that from?
it's the intro to
I'm
Mist.
Mist. I'm going to assume
Oh.
Mist because Mist is capitalized there as an important object.
I need to play that game.
I've never played it. I played it a little bit. I'm like, what the hell is this?
And then the next comment is as Luigi.
Oh, in brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Mario's light.
A cab includes the Green Lantern Corps. I'm not wrong.
There was a series of videos. I think I forgot who the producer was. It was like, what character would belong in what Lantern Corps? I was like, is this really important? But
Yes.
I guess it's just. I think it's just interesting food for thought. That sort of thing. So, what Lantern Corps would Luigi be a part of?
Fuck. Well, I don't. This is Green Lantern always seemed.
Well, green is
lame and dumb.
willpower, and I would assume Luigi has a lot of willpower if he's to put up with the shit that he goes through. You know, say what you will about the man, but despite being an absolute
it's
chicken
about
shit, he
what-
loves Mario.
No, it's about what emotion drives you, right? Like, wouldn't the fear one be him because he's driven by?
But he
fear?
doesn't use fear. Like, he's just afraid.
He honestly probably would be green.
Yeah, I think he would be, like, unironically green.
Hold on. Yeah, because like
Oh.
Which I think works because it's like, I mean, like my favorite Green Lantern is Jessica Cruz, and her whole thing is being very anxious and nervous about everything, and it's like, oh, she's still a Green Lantern. It's about like how she overcomes like anxiety and stuff. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's Luigi very well.
yeah, death isn't an emotion.
It's
They-
not.
they-
Yeah, that is not.
Black, it's like death. Death is not. Life is also not an emotion.
Oh, God.
Excuse me. Ultraviolet Lantern, hidden negative. Excuse me. they're just, and Gold Lanterns. That's just willpower. That's just the green again. What? Oh my God. This is
Is
why-
Mario,
It's just stupid.
Mario is not rage. I think you're just associating the color red with Mario there, Star Calibur. I don't get rageful for Mario at all. Like, what Mario would probably be... Oh, man, I don't know the whole spectrum of Green like the Lantern Corps, what they signify outside of green being willpower, yellow being fear, red being rage. What was blue?
Blue's hope and indigo. Purple's compassion.
Compassion.
Yeah.
Maybe blue? Oh, Wario's clearly orange.
Oh yeah, orange is greed.
Orange is greed. Yeah, Waluigi, I guess,
okay.
would also be greed. No, I guess Waluigi would be red because I'd imagine being second
he's not
banana.
really he's not really angry. He's like
Oh help!
petty, which is different to me. Like pettiness is different than being angry.
Yeah.
It's but yeah.
Oh, Donkey Kong would easily be red. Red Lantern Corps, rage. Yeah, because someone keeps fucking stealing his bananas.
Yeah, he's literally an angry monkey.
Yeah.
He's more than a monkey that smashes things.
Yeah. You're right. You're right, Seth Rogen. What was I thinking?
Man, I liked that movie a lot. I just wish the characters had more than like 5 minutes to have a character arc. That would have been
Yeah,
great.
that movie moves.
It's like there's literally like one scene where that movie takes a breath to have some character growth, and it's when they're driving on the road. And like and then like Toad and Donkey Kong are like, "Whoa, is this you trying to flirt?" And that scene's great. It's just like the movie needed like 15 minutes sprinkled about throughout that whole
Like, isn't
thing.
it barely feature length?
It's like, yeah, it's like right at 90 minutes.
Yeah.
I think they were afraid of going too long. Is my
it needs to be a little
issue.
longer.
But if it were like 15 minutes longer, even just that much, so that they could have a couple, like a 20-second scene here, a 30-second scene there, where you get like some Mario Toad stuff, some Peach
Toad had no
stuff.
reason to be there.
Yeah, some like some more Mario Donkey Kong stuff, because that's like the best fleshed out. That and Mario Luigi are the best fleshed out.
Yeah, I wanted more Mario and Luigi stuff personally. We needed
Yeah,
at
they
least
do a good
20.
job with
We
it,
needed
but
20 more minutes in Brooklyn.
Yeah, it's like
Give
I almost
Pauline
wonder-
something to do.
I almost wonder if there was a version that was like there was longer in Brooklyn, but they're like, oh no, people might not like this. Let's
When are we going to get to the Mushroom Kingdom?
Yeah,
Isn't
and
there
then it
some
turns out the
talk
back
about
lot-
their-
Yeah, and then it's like, wait a minute.
Oh my God, Martin Scorsese was right.
Wasn't there some talk about there being a bunch of musical numbers that got cut? Like maybe that's why it's so short.
Oh yeah, because I remember, I remember because I think Keegan Michael Key said Toad had a musical number at one point.
yeah.
I remember.
I
they
mean, I
screened
don't
it
know
and
if musical
apparently-
numbers would have fixed the problem that I have with it.
Oh, definitely not.
But I mean, granted, it's still a good movie and it is gorgeous. Like, I do think that
Yeah.
whole movie is just Illumination showing off.
I mean, the thing is, they are trying to like do like it's circles. There's rhythms type thing to it, because like when Mario jumps over the dog in the shower, it's just like how he jumps over the bullet bill. I've seen this movie a lot because Kai loves it.
I'm not surprised that he
And
loved it.
like there's when Mario is preparing to rush through the 2D section in Brooklyn, he prepares to go through it just like he does when he's going through Peach's obstacle course. That sort of shit.
Derek, is there like a major audio delay on your screen?
I think there might be. I think.
Okay. On the
Yeah.
Discord specifically, because I just heard the sound effect of you beating the phase one, like
I
a good
was
10
dealing with it
seconds after you
before.
finished
I
it. Yeah.
put pretty low on my
Okay.
end just to not do that.
Okay, it doesn't really matter because we're talking over it anyway. Still,
All right.
Yeah.
We got a lot of donations,
Yes. Okay,
actually,
cool. Let's catch
so
up.
I'm gonna speed through them real quick. Hold on, let's see. $10 from Kai. Yep. Have any of you? Thank you.
Thank you,
I was just
Kai.
trying to make sure that we hadn't read it before.
yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Have any of you gotten the chance to play Final Fantasy 16? I personally really
No.
loved it, and it's probably my game of the year.
Oh yeah.
I have. I've started playing a bit,
Very good things.
but I'm literally just got past the forest, and after you meet up with Sid.
I've been sort of playing 16, if you count Devil May Cry. Not that I haven't been enjoying myself. It's just that I really want to fucking play 16.
I've played more than 16 hours of Pikmin 4.
There we go.
How's that?
I've not played Pikmin 4 at all.
That game is good, but I have some complicated feelings about how good it actually
Complicated.
is. AKA, I think it's really good, but everybody else seems to think it's like the best game in the series, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure about that, which makes me look like I'm negative and I
guess
don't
time.
actually
Oh
like
boy.
the game,
Yeah.
but I still do really like it.
He doesn't
so,
know what he's talking about.
Yeah. We've got another $10 from Yumudi. All right, we got to try again. I got the bars for John. So Chris has actually copied and pasted them already into the chat. John, can you rhyme the thing that Chris put into the voice chat?
Wait, what? 1 second.
There's in the voice chat, Chris has posted a bit. So can you rap that?
Do I need to put on a specific voice, or is it
No,
just
just
that?
rap it.
Okay.
Just said bars for John.
Bars for John. Okay, hold on. Let me pre-read this.
That other guy, you are behind the times. That the 14 now, the free trial on 14 now goes up to Stormblood.
Stormblood. I can't believe it.
You gotta update the memes.
Let's see. Somebody, I'm gonna continue reading while you do that. We got $15 from Blue Dino, who says, "Can Johnny do this quote in his Bentley voice?" He says, "Pardon the brackets," but there's nothing posted beneath it, so I don't know.
It's probably in the here. Let me get it. It's probably in,
Okay.
in the back.
I got it.
Oh, you got it.
Thank you.
I don't know why, but I see these lyrics and I just want to like sing it to the tune of Monster Mash.
Do it.
Like it's
And then,
symphony of this fateful night, so you know these vampires are out to bite. But when I pull out my cross, they feel the fright. This holy water will purify more than just the children of. That's a long ass line right there. That doesn't vibe at all.
And then we also got a $2 donation from Icky the Twitchy. Or Icky the Twitchy. Thank you. We're at $7,654.69.
Thank you very much for your
Comma.
contribution
Yeah,
so
thank
far,
you.
folks.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's
We
super
apparently
exciting.
have an hour left before Linky and Amanda are supposed to start Zelda. Oops.
Well,
Do we want to like see like how
I mean, I
far
can
you guys
switch over
can
to Final
get in?
Fantasy 16.
Yo.
Do we
By
want
the
to
way,
see how
Johnny.
far you can get in Curse of the Moon 2? Maybe like
Bonus
just to
content.
fill.
I feel that would undermine the point of the bid war. Personally, I think we.
that does make sense. Maybe you could do like because isn't there like oh no, you only get to the new stages after you play through all the stages you were before.
Like the only stage
I'm
that
joking, Chimbus. I wouldn't seriously do that.
the only stage that we can't show off in Ultimate Mode is the exclusive stage to Nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Because you fight a completely different boss in that one. I always found that weird how Ultimate Mode just doesn't let you just do everything at once. I guess just to not make.
I mean,
every mode
we have that
obsolete.
to be continued at the end, so it's
Yeah.
like, you're not done yet.
Oh man, John's cheating. He's on a different update than Derek. Oh, we gotta
Yeah, wait a
redo the
second.
whole thing.
Oh yeah,
Hold
I'm
on.
on version 1. I'm the version I'm playing is on Steam.
I'm
Derek?
playing on PS4, technically PS5, so
Okay, I guess they just never got the last update.
I guess
I don't know.
I guess you got.
I only
maybe-
downloaded it last night, so did the whole. All right.
I'll get on the Discord and see what those guys want to do, if they want to start early or if we just take a break. Can you guys do the
John,
boss rush maybe?
I guess we
just
could
to
either
fill
do
some
boss
time?
rush or John. Did you have Street Fighter 6?
I do, but I haven't booted it up in a long time, so I'm not
I
sure.
mean,
how I
I'm not good, so
no, but it's more like, can I even do lobbies for matches though? Because I know like you had to create your own character, that sort of thing.
Oh,
and
yeah, that whole-
I
yeah,
did not
yeah,
put
that
more
whole
than 10
thing.
minutes in the game so far.
That's
Let me do this voice real quick. As Bentley. Oh god, this is another spam thing. Yeah, it is. Is Blue Dino? It's Blue Dino, wasn't it?
Yes.
Wait. I'm assuming that. Fuck the presses, Chris. You think depleting my 8,000 life points mean you've won a free build a winning? No, Neo, Chris, your deal has failed. Neo never loses. This is victory smoke.
okay.
I haven't played chapter 2 in a while. I'm overdue.
I played enough of Deltarune to not encounter that character, so I've been very confused.
I've not played Deltarune at all, so yeah.
Oh, do you have any interest, or is it just one of those?
It's been requested as part of my stream, so I'll get to it eventually.
Yeah,
Just
yeah. Okay, well, I hope you enjoy it. Like, I've been enjoying the ride so far. I just the wait between chapters is killing me because like I want to see where the story's going. I genuinely,
Makes
I have
sense.
been genuinely enjoying myself.
That's
Yeah,
good.
Hasn't it been like 2 years since the last Deltarune came
Chapter
out?
2 came out in 2021,
Holy hell!
I think.
Didn't you say the next bit is going to be like just the rest of the game?
It's going to be chapters 3 through 5, but it's going to be paid this time because we got the first 2 chapters for free.
I mean, that's
Which is
generous.
incredible, yeah, considering like the content in those chapters themselves. But like, so yeah, starting from the chapter 3 and beyond, it's going to be a paid game, but nobody cares. Hell, there are folks telling me, hey, listen, you can charge for chapter 1 and 2, and I'd buy it again.
Yeah, I've heard that. I mean, I heard that a lot of times for like Shovel Knight. How just how good of a deal that was.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We have a $20 donation from, I believe it's Johan, Daniel? It may
Looks
be
like a
mispronouncing
Johan.
that. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Who
true.
says,
Okay, yeah.
Who says, pity money for more fellows like me that can't play FF16 due to outside influences. Also, hydrate yourselves. Good point.
Yeah. I will do that. I forgot to bring water up with me.
Holy
so I can't
shit.
do that.
Speaking of, like, so if you caught the FNAF run earlier, I partook in, I guess, wait, is that the past tense for partake? Or partaken?
so.
Sure.
I've
malleable.
partaken in some of that bomb hot sauce, whatever the hell Elliot was beating himself up with, and I had a drop of that shit, folks, and my mouth was on fire 20 minutes after the fact.
Yeesh. No,
Did you
thank
drink some milk?
Yeah, I drank some
streaming.
milk earlier, like, and I had some bread, but that shit lingers, folks. Like, my God, like, and I don't understand what the appeal is outside of doing it for a bit on a live stream or like like you lost a bet, because there's no taste to it, folks. Like, it's just hot.
Yeah,
And I don't like that.
I'm not
I-
a spice person.
Yeah,
I don't want
gotta,
just hot.
I gotta have flavor to my spice. I love zest. You know, I love me some zesty food, but it's gotta taste like something.
Ask Sabrina, because I didn't know this about Sabrina, that she'll chug hot sauce or whatever.
Well, Sabrina showed me those really spicy noodles that I had on stream a couple of years ago, and that was really hot too. Like, my ass was on fire afterwards, but I still liked it because I could taste something.
Right.
We do have some donations real quick. Johan,
Ted, I beat you to him. We did just get a new one if you want to read the one from the Crazy Even.
did you read the Legend of Daniel's
no.
$5
Yeah, that
donation?
one's to you, actually.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay, I understand if you have issues with Pikmin 4, but can you at least agree that Ochi is the goodest boy and Moss is the goodest girl? Thank you for your donation. Yes, I will agree that. And it's not that I really have issues
I was
with
hoping
Pikmin.
you'd say, thank you for your donation.
Yeah.
No.
It's not even really that I have issues with the game. It's really good. It's just like,
If you say your criticism right now, you're the guy pooping on everyone's party, right?
yeah, I
feel you.
guess
Yeah.
is the thing. And it's not that I didn't like it or that it's bad. It's just I kind of wanted more, I guess, is the thing. Maybe I'm just greedy. Is this my problem?
More is in length or more is in
More as in more
Variety.
variety, I think is one thing. Like a lot of the stuff is very similar to stuff that's in Pikmin 2. Like a lot of the dungeons have gimmicks that were done in Pikmin 2 before. Granted, they're done much better than in Pikmin 2. Just on the whole. But it's kind of like, oh, we're doing the Water Wraith dungeon again. We're doing the Main at Legs boss fight again. And I was kind of hoping for some more like unique locations, because like I saw the house stuff, like the inside of the house area that they showed during previews, and it's like, oh, what other cool places are they going to be? And then the other locations are kind of just more we're outside, which was a little disappointing. And yeah, so it's like I've got some like minor things. It's not that I don't like the game or think that it's bad or that I have major issues with it. No, the game's really good. Anyway, we also have $30 from the Crazy Even, who says, drink your milk. Well, I'd have some milk if somebody brought them home, Dad.
Derek, did you just want to do boss rush?
Sure, we could do boss
All right.
rush.
Yeah, I haven't heard back from Manda, so I think we should probably wait till 5:30. We might just stop the stream early and give it a little break.
Hold on. Let's grab our sub weapons and then we'll get someone to count us down. And I guess
Okay,
whoever lasts the longest.
I will say this: I'm not grabbing sub weapons for this first boss.
Okay.
I learned something about this from a little practice thing. Once you grab a sub weapon and use it for that boss, it's gone.
Yes.
Oh, you don't get it for the next boss?
You don't get it for any future boss. It's just gone.
I'm standing next to the green portal. If you want to inch a little closer, Derek.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Good at counting. On go. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, Ted,
Oh, and we've got another donation of $5 from Mon. Nice to see the marathon back. I want to share some trivia of Street Fighter 6. There was a cut move from Luke called the Kick You. Here's the concept art for Luke's Kick You move. Oh my god, I'm extremely gonna regret going to whatever the link this is.
You definitely are. I
Not kick you in these nuts. Oh,
I'm glad I let you take that one. Oh boy.
Yeah. I mean, sure, I guess.
Ted, I have a plan for you on Pikmin. Okay, it's a cycle we've seen. Give it a year, there will be a video called How Pikmin 4 Failed to Launch or something, and then when you say everything you feel about it, you'll be like the nice guy being nice to the game, and it'll all work out.
I don't know. Ted's still the villain when it comes to Pikmin 2. And
yeah, even though I'm right, even though people are posting these videos of bomb rocks falling on everybody and bosses that insta-wipe half your army, and people are still like, oh yeah, Pikmin 2 was always the best with the GameCube.
Yeah, I'm going through it. I just finished paying off the debt, so I got the second half of all that to go through.
Oh, and now you get to the real bullshit
yeah. Not exactly.
John, you do know that you're like throwing away sub-weapons when you grab more than one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Glad we know that. What dungeons have you done, Derek, so far?
All the ones in area 2, and I have one left for area 3. But it's the one that everybody's like, oh, can't wait to get to this one. It's like some water thing, I want to say.
Oh, yeah. You've done the Water Wraith dungeon?
No, not yet.
Okay,
that's what I'm going to be starting with next time I play.
Oh, have fun with that
yeah, people are excited for that one because apparently it's pain. So it's like, oh,
yeah,
good.
It's not. Honestly, I don't think it's as bad as some of the other ones where they like literally drop rocks on you out of nowhere. But it's not pleasant. I will put it that way. It's also just not that interesting because the only Pikmin that you can have in there are blue Pikmin. So you don't really have a lot of like choice or like puzzle solving going on. It's just kind of like do stuff.
Okay, so Rude Awakening, Desperation Attacks and Kill You in Boss Rush.
Oh, I just tried to jump and I missed, but that's interesting. Let's see what I'm and let's see. This is the third. Okay.
Oh, I thought you only had one life in Boss Rush.
You only had the 4 characters.
Yeah, the 4 characters. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We have a $5 donation from Javi, the Cursed Moonslayer, who says, hey guys, just popping in for a bit. I have a random question because I'm watching Master Chef right now. Is there a reality show or game show you guys really enjoy or enjoyed growing up? I grew up watching every season of American Idol. It's a childhood favorite. Keep up the good work, guys. Thank you,
reality show?
Or game show?
Survivor and Amazing Race.
I did watch a lot of Survivor and Amazing Race.
I guess a question I have for that as a follow-up, does wrestling count?
No, because reality implies unscripted.
Yeah, I'd probably distinguish that just because.
I mean, you're not going to say with a straight face reality TV is not scripted.
Oh, it's totally scripted, but I think it's scripted in a.
I'd say it's usually when I'm thinking about something like Survivor or Amazing Race, I think it's more manipulated versus scripted. Like, I don't think that people are like told by producers on Survivor to like, oh, be a dick to this person on the island. I more think they take all of the footage and tell a story that might
look like they're a dick to this person on the island.
Yeah.
Yeah. With that said, I watched a lot of Survivor, a lot of Amazing Race. And even though it's like legitimately the least skill game ever invented, Deal or No Deal. I watched a lot of that growing up, and it's literally just guess the right thing.
Yeah, and drag it out.
Yeah, there's no. It's like there's nothing to that. You just guess the right thing. Okay, whatever.
All right, we can get damaged by this. I gotta pay attention.
My family always watches. Big Brother.
That like was one that I never saw the appeal of because
my mom watched that, and I just always felt like the trashiest of them.
Trashier than like The Bachelor and The Bachelorette.
Yeah, because you still have random hookups in that one, and it's just like.
Stefan, is this the moment where we can leak your involvement, or does that need to wait for another day?
In The Bachelor?
That might be my answer.
Is Stefan
yeah,
The Bachelor? Oh.
Oh my
No,
god.
I meant on like a reality type show. I don't know if it's a reality show. Actually,
Okay. I remember. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yes, you have to leak. You can talk about it. It's funny.
Okay, 'cause I don't remember the name anymore. What was the name of that show?
Road Grill. It was Road Grill.
My favorite is Road Grill, which in an early episode featured a very young Stefan watching a man in Canada cook near a train.
Yeah,
Good
so
luck finding that online.
Back in the mid 2000s, there was a cooking show called Road Grill in Canada. That's like, it's basically like, the guy has this whole setup outside, and he's like doing his whole like cooking show thing. And one of the episodes was being filmed in Ottawa. I believe it was in Ottawa, just at the same time that we were like over there on vacation, like in a summer. So it was like, oh hey, they had a bunch of kids around, so be like, oh, you can come up and like watch us while we're filming. So I was over there, and so yeah, on the episode that we found, I'm there, and there's very clear shots of me just like there that they cut to. So it's like, oh my god, it's 10-year-old me.
We got some choice screen caps. Us FTCR boys when we were watching that one night. Very good TV. I didn't watch the episode, but the parts where Stefan was in it were great. We also have $10 from Iki the Copaite. Iki the Copaite. I'm going to go with that. Who says, just finished Pikmin 4 to 100%, and I'm now suffering through Pikmin 2's second half. Question for the Charity Room crew. What would you consider the eeriest, creepiest, scariest part in any Pikmin game?
Thank you for your donation. This one's easy. When you're playing Pikmin 1 and you bust open a wall and there's nothing behind this wall. This is interesting. And then the spider comes down and slams right on top of you and scares the shit out of you and also kills like 30 Pikmin. That'll be the scariest part of any Pikmin game.
I'm gonna go with that because I've only played 1 and 3, and like as much as I enjoyed 3, I don't remember much of it, let alone any like scary.
There's nothing really in Pikmin 3 that's like all that scary. Pikmin 1 definitely leans the most into it being like eerie. It's like it's not really a horror. It's not a horror game at all, but like it leans more into like the danger of the situation. So, yeah. And it's got like a darker atmosphere in general than the other games. So
sacrifice there.
Oh, I think it's supposed to be Iki the Kopite, as in from the planet Kopai.
Oh, right.
Yo, imagine living on a planet that literally eats itself nearly to extinction because they don't want to eat their vegetables.
I hate forgetting we're in a world now where Pikmin OCs are commonplace.
Oh, yeah.
Although the weird Pikmin reboot, like, time wacky, I don't know what the hell they did with the lore in Pikmin 4, where, like, Pikmin 1 through 3 just don't exist anymore or something. What? And, like, yeah, they, like, Pikmin 4, like, is in, like, a different timeline or some shit than Pikmin 1, 2, and 3. And they, like, don't, like, really acknowledge it. It's just, like, they pretend that Pikmin 1, 2, and 3 didn't happen. And I don't know why.
I smell a multiverse and I don't like it.
Yeah, Pokemon, like, when I wasn't looking, like, because I took a break from Pokemon during Gen 6, like, after I played X and Y, and I was like, so I, like, stopped caring for a couple of years, and while I wasn't looking in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, they created a Pokemon multiverse, and I'm just like, I come back in Sun and Moon, and they're talking about multiverse theory, and I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
I am so tired.
Every single version of Pokemon is canon.
Oh, Lord.
Its own unique universe.
Omega Ruby's fun because they're like, oh, a meteorite's coming right toward us. What if we opened up a fucking wormhole and sent it to the GBA games instead? It's like, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's it for me.
The whole thought is like send it to another world where they might not have the means to take care of this.
Derek wins the boss rush.
Hey, now we're tied.
Oh, it's Derek. Derek's farther. Yeah, look at him.
Oh no, I also
just
just lost
the
two.
tie. Oh.
Oh, now we got to do a full 100% Curse of the Moon run in order to have a tiebreaker.
It's the only
That's
way.
what that means.
All right.
Just gotta
Yeah,
kill
so
this
if you want to
bloody
keep
woman.
going, I think you can. Otherwise, I think we could probably just take a quick break and wait for Amanda and Linky to be ready for...
Amanda is literally typing this second. Let's see.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Bated breath.
Okay, because I didn't actually see that.
Oh no, I died. I'm not gonna get farther than this boss, that's for sure.
I remember she was annoying when I played.
Yeah, it's like it's not difficult. I just don't have a lot of health because I screwed up when I forgot which weapon I needed to take into the previous boss. If you just know which sub weapons to get to take, these aren't too bad. It's just a matter of surviving the patterns.
Okay, so Amanda says she has a hard end time at 8:30, so they might actually start early.
Hey, that works out.
Works for me.
All right.
I mean, I gotta make dinner for the family, so it kind of works out for me as well.
Actually, I got something in the crock pot.
Ooh,
Sweet.
Nice.
All right, sounds good. So thank you everybody for joining us. Do we have any last minute donations?
Real quick, Ted, because just while I'm thinking of this, because I saw somebody saying in the chat, "What the hell is Dandori?"
Dandori is a Japanese word that doesn't really have a English translation, but it effectively means doing things as efficiently and thoughtfully as possible. So it's like kind of like a mindset, effectively. Like, oh, good Dandori is like, oh, you're going.
I'm
to the
terrible
bathroom.
at Dandori then.
It's like, oh, I'm going to the bathroom. Oh, I'll take this
Wait a minute.
dish that I have lying around and put it into the kitchen while I'm on my way over.
I had a Dandori issue myself, but Head and Shoulders looking clears it right up.
It sounds like a better way of putting work smarter, not harder. I guess if you had to simplify it. Hi, chat.
All right, if nobody else has anything to say, then I will play us off, I guess. Not play us off, I don't have any music to go with it. But thank you so much, guys, for your contributions and for tuning in. But we're not done yet. We have plenty more left for today and tomorrow. And maybe the day after that, too. Ooh. Oh, God.
Exciting.
Yeah, I guess I'll see you guys
God,
tomorrow.
I'm gonna die to a finishing move, but whatever. I did it.
I think I'm due next for the Metroid Dread Race tomorrow.
Well,
against Trav. Oh boy, that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, Alfred died in midair.
I'm going to sleep in the tub.
Yeah. All right, guys. We will see you in the next game. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Charity versus Room 2. New Age of Zeros.